I guess the biggest thing is just not to get frustrated, because you're gonna die. It's gonna happen. Huh, I'm not exactly sure how I just did that. I honestly didn't know you could steal other suits of armor. So see that? In like 4 playthroughs, I've learned something new. Yeah, so I'd love to give you guys a tip on stealing suits of armor, but I don't have one. No, we didn't get our suit up to the special area, but we'll just go the normal way with it. Well, I guess the suit's not going to be coming along, but oh well. If you don't have the suit, the easiest way to kill these robots is to tap your shoot button as fast as you possibly can with Mega Man and hope that in that 2 seconds it takes for them to wind up, they don't kill you. There's a 120, 30 hit combo. Oh, we lost it. Alright. This is the last section before we actually make it to the boss. Believe it or not, this is actually one of the harder sections. At least for me, because I usually fall down that hole every time. And then here you just have to alternate sides. The bombs will drop on on the opposite side every time. I just forgot which side it started on. And X is almost dead, which isn't good. Because Zero's fire move is pretty useless against the boss. And here we are at the boss. We just have to go up an elevator. And we'll be at Bamboo Pandemonium. That was a very rambling sentence. I apologize for my incoherency. Alright, this is definitely the biggest boss in the game. I'm going to use Zero to do some damage at the start just because X is hurting. He's going to shoot missiles up in the air, and every time you hit him he's going to use that grenade move that you saw. For the grenade, just back away from him and charge him. He's also got this bamboo move, which basically locks you in. If you use Melt Creeper you can burn them down, but I was a little slow and he's really close to me now, which isn't good. Because the closer he is, the less room you have to maneuver and dodge grenades and missiles and everything else he flings at you. If you get close to him, he will use that move that you just saw. This is his desperation move. Hurts a lot when it hits. I now have to kill him with Mega Man without getting hit. Which didn't happen, but he did die. It just doesn't count. Alright, full health, same thing. Use Melt Creeper, avoid all the random projectiles he's going to be throwing at you. With Melt Creeper, you're going to want to throw it a little early because it takes a while for it to get to the boss. And, yeah, you don't want to waste a whole lot of time with this guy. When he hits you hard. He shoots a lot of stuff really quickly. Like he just killed X, which isn't good at all. He's probably going to kill Zero, sadly. Oh, there we go. One hit with Zero. Zero's a lifesaver. Isn't that right, kitty? Foolishly, I didn't check to see what time I started recording this, so I have no idea how poorly I'm doing at this point. But we're still gonna keep going, hope for the best. Beep beep. That's my girlfriend's phone if you hear any beeping or random noises. Alright, we're gonna buy our retry chips again. Well, 2 of them. And we're gonna be getting weapon up for X. Because that move we just got, the missile, I can't remember the name of it, takes a lot of energy. And we're gonna buy Saber Skill 1 for 0. Okay, the next level is going to be Optic Sunflowers level, which is actually a pretty unique level. I kind of like it. It's got a really hard jump in it, but it's a pretty fun level overall. So freaky looking, but not scary. Okay, Optic Sunflowers level is broken up into 7 chambers, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 chambers. Each chamber is basically a little mini game. The better you do, the better your reward at the end. But the better you do, the harder each one is going to be. So we're basically going to try to suck on purpose just to get the easiest chambers and not die and all that good stuff. If you do well, it's probably going to save you 0 time. You do get an armor upgrade or a rare medal or something for it, but you don't need it to beat the game, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Alright. Each chamber is divided by a little room like this. Most of them are really simple. The last 3 are a little more challenging. If you check that timer down in the bottom right hand corner, we're waiting until that turns yellow. When that turns yellow, that means we're doing horribly enough that we can finish this off and move on to the next part. Normally, if you beat it with a white time in the timer, you will advance upward in the chambers, like to the harder chambers. If it's yellow, you'll maintain on the same path you're on. If you're in the middle, you'll stay in the middle. If you're at the top, you'll stay at the top. And if it's red, you're going to the bottom. Turn yellow, please. There we go. Alright, these chambers are still basically the connecting rooms are still basically straight lines. They do get a lot harder. Short, but hard. The harder version of this room actually has 2 of these things you have to kill in X amount of seconds. Overshot that one a little bit, but managed to save ourselves. Alright, we should be getting the harder rooms after this one. That's the last of the easy ones. There's a secret if you jump backwards. I forget which power-up you need for it, but